Brian Rose, welcome to Hereford and this great night of amateur boxing, England against Wales. You come along to support it. Obviously amateur boxing is the key to your sport. You've got to get lots of people interested and then they can become champions like you in later life almost, can't they?
Yeah, of course, it's a pleasure to be here and it's a pleasure to have an invite off you too. So, I mean, I started amateur boxing when I was 9, I had my first fight when I was 11, so it's done so much for me. I boxed for England when I was 12 and I was in the England team up until 19, 20, until I turned pro. So it's done so much for me, and so is the pro game, so hopefully there'll be a couple of stars here tonight.
No doubt who you'll be supporting this evening then.
Yeah, I'm England all the way through.
Bobby, you're obviously the manager and trainer of this guy, and he's achieved great things in a very short space of time in the last 18 months.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I mean it's come in the last 2 years. You know, he's gone from winning the Central Area title to winning the English title, winning the British title, defending it 3 times, and keeping the Lonsdale belt outright. And in between that, knocking out Vivian Harris in 2 rounds, who was a former world champion. So it's been a busy year, but it has to be with these lads. You know, once you kind of get close to the top, then you've got to keep fighting on a regular basis. You know, once you win a title, you become the hunted from the hunter. You know what I mean? So, you know, we've got to keep our foot on the gas because there's loads of good kids behind us snapping at our heels, you know.
But it is important for the sport for you guys to come out on nights like this, isn't it? Because the youngsters need role models like Brian, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, if a young kid comes here tonight and he sees Brian and, you know, he likes what he sees, and then he'll go away and he'll start boxing himself, and it's a great thing for kids to be in. And without amateur boxing, you know, there'd be no professional boxing, you know, and everybody who's involved in the amateur sport, it's all for free. They do everything for free. You know, amateur coaches, amateur boxers, they don't get paid, you know, and they're the backbone of boxing in England.
Yeah, well now Brian, you're in training camp at the moment, aren't you? You've got a fight on the 20th of April against Joachim Alcine. This is the WBO Intercontinental title. This is a big step up for you, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I've defended my British title 3 times now, so I own the belt outright. So it's time to step on with me signing with Eddie Hearn, which was the right thing to do because I believe he's the man to take me to the world level. And I'm just bordering that world level in my next fight. Come through that unscathed, then I'll be looking to fight for a world title at the end of the year.
And this fight's in Blackpool. Can you envisage fighting for a world title in Blackpool? That would be great, wouldn't it?
Of course. I mean, Eddie Hearn said his dream is to have me at Bloomfield Road, open air, which would be brilliant because it's my dream and I've said it from the start. So as long as I keep winning, I'm sure Eddie Hearn will sort that out. It's his job to do things like that. So all I've got to do is keep winning.
I bet you're getting goose pimples just thinking of that, aren't you?
I am. I've got hairs stood up on the back of my neck when I talk about it. It's brilliant.
Brilliant. Well, the 2 of you, thanks so much for coming tonight.
Thanks very much.
And I know your support is much appreciated. And you've got to be up early in the morning back training, Brian, haven't you?
I have, yeah. I might not see the end fights, but I'll watch as much as I can and then I'll get back on the motorway.
Well, thanks for talking to us. It's been really great having you here.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Thanks.